Монголын Даатгагчдын Холбооны Ерөнхийлөгч Ойбек.
Thank you. First of all, I think that the corporate governance and transparency is beneficial to everyone, especially for the companies, because it helps to build trust with our major stakeholders. But in the financial sector, our customers is our major stakeholders, and I believe that in the financial sector, it is an obligation for the companies to have a good corporate governance and transparency in place. Unfortunately, the current experience is that it is just selectively used, mainly as it has been mentioned, by the companies with institutional investors or the companies who in the future want to go for IPOs. And we also have a companies family-owned, some of the private-owned companies, where they still believe that the cost and efforts involved with the good governance in place, it's not worth it. So from this point of view, I would strongly, I'm a believer that the government support and implementation should be done compulsory. Otherwise, for the financial sector, we just have no privilege of affording not to have a good corporate governance. In terms of some of the issues which have been dealt, at the moment the governance is paying a lot of attention to the board of directors and the role of independent directors. But I think, as the IFC expert also mentioned, it is much deeper, and we need to have in place also the internal policies. The risk management is very important. Compliance function is very important. And until all those functions will be institutionalized, I don't think that we will have a proper corporate governance, and the understanding of a corporate governance for the public will be just the role of the board of directors and independent directors. And even within the board of directors, further training needs to be done, because usually the biggest issue is the consolidation of the board of directors is the communication issues, and it's the transparency within the board, how easily they can express their views, and especially it's not always so clear to check the conflict of interests. And I think with all those things, I mean, so far we came to some good stage. In the insurance sector, we have some companies who already have a strong corporate governance in place, but it's still not good enough, and we need to work further. And I think the government in this environment needs to be more proactive and involved in deeper institutional building as well. Thank you.